Anderson Cooper, AC 360, CNN weeknights 10 Eastern.
Well, it's been a tough week in Haiti, no doubt about it. Anger over last month's disputed presidential election erupted into demonstrations and some violence. French media reporting at least 5 people have been killed. The situation has been very fluid, and the U.S. government has reissued a travel warning advising Americans to reconsider non-essential travel to Haiti. Violence began 3 days ago after Haitians learned a popular candidate named Michel Martelly had been edged out of January's runoff race between 2 other candidates. And many of Martelly's supporters are alleging fraud and have taken to the streets. Supporters of other candidates have also been demonstrating in the streets. In the meantime, there have been reports that the violence was disrupting aid to cholera victims and delivery of supplies to camps where more than 1 million Haitians still live. There's talk now of a check of the vote tally, but it's unclear if that will happen and how it would be conducted fairly. Sean Penn is in Haiti tonight. We talked earlier by phone. Sean, I want to talk to you about what's behind the violence we've seen in a second. But first of all, just what's the situation like today? What's it like now for folks in the camps, for people all throughout Port-au-Prince? How bad are things right now?
The election period when this come and the announcements come out, it created a lot of unrest. I don't want to say a lot of violence because while there were pockets of extreme violence, primarily what we were talking about were a lot of barricaded streets, a lot of rocks thrown, but primarily it was an expression of a country that's pretty fed up, I think.
What's the most important thing you want people to know about what is happening right now in Haiti? I mean, is it the scattered pockets of violence on the streets, the demonstrations, the presidential elections, or is it the cholera and the condition of folks in the camps and the need to, get people out of those camps and back into community?
Yeah, well, we've got a population of somewhere north of 1 million people who are still living in tarp structures, so it's highly vulnerable. It's not the kind of place where you're going to unreluctantly protest violence in revolution of any kind. It's something that this is a very unique situation. It's a no one can win with the violent situation, and what will be left behind for any presidential winner is a falling Haiti, and to fall from such a place, such a low place as it is perhaps a death of Haiti. What really has to happen is that the candidates have to exert their strength and passionately and forcefully communicate with their supporters while very, very quickly moving towards transparency. And so, again, where you need shelter, you need systems, clean water systems. Cholera is when we talk about 2,000 dead, you have to imagine those bodies in one big pile. And when you look at that pile, say to yourself, this is one of the easiest things there is to treat. This is 2,000 people who are dead, who would have been alive today with just simple oral rehydration salts in 95% of these cases. And to create a political situation where instead we now have over 100,000 people infected with this disease. It's the antithesis of what the political system's intention is in terms of creating a civil society, creating hopes and dreams, shelter, and the access to the basic human rights.
Sean Penn, as always, good to talk to you from Port-au-Prince. Sean, thank you.
Thank you, Anderson.